Okay, testing video, audio running well. Expect for the video to come out nice and sweet. Few seconds. Video confirmed. Everything going nice. Well, hello, welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and we're back on another live stream. I took 2 days off uploading some classic analysis of the Montecito Morons in the past couple days, but we are back with live streams, and today we absolutely needed to make this live stream for 2 reasons. First, I don't know how. I do know why do the Harkles decided to just release these crazy pictures all of a sudden today. I know the reason. I'm sure that you know the reason. I have been saying it in the past couple lives over the past week, and today, without further ado, I'm pleased to announce that my bowler hat has arrived, and I have it right here. My bowler hat, which I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I needed to wear my coronation tie for this moment, but yes, this is so nice. It's handmade. You know what is the coolest thing about this is that the house that makes these hats, this is not marketing. I'm not being paid for anything or nothing of the sort. This is Christie's of London. This is so nice monogram, logo, seal. They have been since 1773. My God, this is just amazing. And I was just was wearing it. Really comfortable, and well, this is the moment that we have been waiting for. Bowler hat, Royal Rogue for the first time in 2 years. Here we go. How about it? What do you think about that? It is nice. It is nice. I've seen other designs of bowler hats. The fit is perfect. It's something that I told you I have a very big head. I've always had trouble with any kind of hat, cap, everything. But I ordered the XL, the biggest one, and I know that it is a rule that a gentleman cannot wear a hat indoors, but this is going to be more for entertainment purposes. So we will have to, overlook that rule. I know it. Now, when I first thought about the bowler hat and the Homburg hat, I said, oh my God, but I said I was going to wear a hat, but I'm literally indoors. That is not good manners. But I'm going to, maybe we can make a pass right here. Yeah, the fit is perfect. The brim is very classic. I've seen Prince William using one of these. So the brim is about 2 centimeters. Extremely comfortable. It's really fresh. I thought, oh my God, maybe it's gonna be hot or something, but no, it's quite fresh. It's pretty much like not wearing anything. And I look like I don't know if I look like a classic British gentleman, or also it was the derby hat, the equivalent in America was the most worn hat of those who were in the Old West. It was not exactly this design. This design is more British. This is the classic. This is called the fashion model from Christie's. Maybe it's like the more sporty one, but it's just nice. It's nice. Oh, well, let's start with this. Let's begin to see what is this about. What is happening with the Harkles? And I'm going to change. I I am the right. Just need to put this a bit bigger. So I've been telling you all those of these days. You know that at first I broke the news that Megan was not going forward with her cooking show, that she had these problems with production. She had these problems with Netflix, and at the same time, Netflix suggested that maybe Harry could be the one who did the cooking show. And well, that upset Megan, and I said that on one live stream that the cooking show was effectively, well, put on hold. I wouldn't say canceled, but because I know that Ted Sarandos, CEO of Netflix, needs that show to go on, right? But I said that it was canceled, and 2 or 3 days later, after I say that on my live streams, we get those headlines that, oh, Megan has finished filming of all her episodes of the new show. And I say, did she film all the episodes already? Without showing any kind of a pilot or something, without doing some kind of, I don't know, it's everything done? Let's guess that it's like 12 episodes, just like Arsewives. It will be amazing. And the most amazing part would be that there is no marketing in terms of, how to say this backstage pictures or clips or behind the scenes. You know that is very popular. You want to see, oh, maybe Megan taking a picture with Mariah Carey. I'm just giving an example out of the blue. Totally made up. I don't know if Mariah Carey is going to be there, but it's like Megan beside Mariah Carey. Oh, we had just filmed our cooking episode with Mariah. Was great fun. We made fun as divas and stuff. But that's something that's classic. It's something that you do on social media, and that is something that I've also talked about, the rise of social media. We're going to talk about social media today as well. That is what you do, because that is the real, actual marketing today. And you're going to tell me that they did this and they have zero backstage or behind the scenes clips or pictures. I don't buy it. So I said on a live stream, I said on a couple of live streams, and all of a sudden we get this. We get a barrage of pictures from past engagements all the way back to 2021. You know which is crazy, that we got like behind the scenes from the 40 by 40 fiasco. And I try to be humble, right? Even if I wear a fancy bowler hat now, I try to be humble and say, well, maybe I'm an influencer, but I have 200,000 rogues, thanks to you, my lovely rogues that hit the like and subscribe button. And maybe I'm an actual royal influencer now, and royal and non-royal. And it so happens that I realize that I say something on my live streams, and there's some kind of reaction a couple of days later. At first I said, no, Jesus, you're just making things up. Once, okay, that must be a coincidence. Twice, okay, that is way too much. But 3 times, like in less than 2 weeks. No, wait a second. It's not like I could predict human behavior, but in terms of body language and maybe a more scientific approach. But in terms of what the Harkles do, it seems like they were reacting to whatever I'm saying here. I don't want to make that claim, because that would be saying that, well, they are actually watching my show. I think that I know that they have an intern watching my show. But they absolutely know that whatever I say here, and that's why we are 200,000 rogues, makes sense. I just ask questions. common sense questions. And that's one of the reasons I am less and less attacked by the Sausage Squad, because I don't attack Meghan personally. I don't attack Harry personally. I just ask questions about their intentions and what is going on. And they must be asking themselves those questions and say, well, the rogue is onto something here. And you see these reactions. And how could you possibly think that it's a good look that you're going to publish the behind the scenes pictures of 40 by 40 that was an absolute nothingness? There's a word for that, right? Nothing burger. I don't know if that's a British or an American word. Nothing burger, but that is the word that I was looking for. You remember that even Adele was mentioned, that she was going to be one of the mentors of women, and Adele never addressed that. That was quite that was a bit uncomfortable, right? But now we have this, and well, I have two pictures. I'm going to talk about a couple pictures now. The first one is this. I don't know, I'm going to zoom in both of the pictures, but Harry released this one today. Okay? Harry released this one today. All right, I saw this. Black and white with a lectern, and he has this high contrast, a teleprompter, of course. And I've seen this before, and I immediately thought of this. You know that I always say that Chris Jackson takes the best pictures ever. The best pictures ever. And I immediately was brought to this. Oh, right. Of course. It's like Harry is trying to, mimic whatever is doing William, because, well, it looks impressive. You don't tell me that this doesn't look exactly the same. The face lighting against the black background, the face light against the black background. All right, it's more than obvious that they are trying to play in many ways the role of the interesting one. So look at us. We are so successful. We are doing this. And of course, what does a behind the scenes picture mean? Why do you release behind the scenes pictures? Because you want to be relatable, because you want to look like you're spontaneous, like this absolutely spontaneous picture of Meghan recording the stuff with all the bench books on her table. Remember that when she was talking to Melissa McCarthy and all that went nowhere? Why is this? Why is this now? Yeah, the timing is everything. And there is one picture that, when I say cringe, let's start with the cringe. First of all, I have a question about this. Please detail this picture. Please detail this picture for 1 second. All right? Who is that woman? I genuinely want to know who is that woman. I remember that someone on Twitter said, that is Kamala Harris, and I just laugh out loud because it absolutely looks like Kamala Harris. But is that Meghan? I don't know. Her hair has a lot of volume. Like, it doesn't look like Meghan. Who is that? It's like she's wearing a robe or something, but I have no idea. Please, tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments, who do you think this woman is? Because that doesn't look like Meghan. Yeah, that looks like Kamala, 100%. 100%. I always forget how do you say the name. It's Kamala, right? Kamala. I want to pronounce her name right. For me, names are very important. I always want to mind names. But also Harry. Harry is breaking one cardinal rule. Cardinal rule, that is, as a man, you never let your hands go limp at the wrist like this. As a man, that is an unwritten rule. You never let your hand limp at the wrist. That is so wrong on so many levels, and I'm not gonna say. You already know how Harry looks with that. At the same time, he's like hunching, like he has his shoulder tense like this, and it's with the limp wrists. It's odd. And I'm saying they're trying to make this seem like a spontaneous picture in front of Kamala. It's Kamala. It's like Jenny says. Oh, I always go Kamala. Oh my God. It's in the second. Is it the Kamala? It's like that. You just have to put the on caps, Pamela. Kamala rhymes with Pamela. You're okay. Well, whatever. You know, it absolutely looks like the VP of the United States right now. But Harry, how does Charles call Harry? I forgot that. my darling boy. Why are you barefoot? Why are you barefoot? And I'm going to answer that question. I saw these pictures. I saw this picture. I saw Harry, and I immediately said, I know what the photographer was going for. You got this is like indigo jeans. That is like an indigo or very navy blue or almost black shirt, and barefoot, and also with a laptop on hand. He wants to go for the image of the barefoot CEO, which is actually a thing. There are countless examples of this. You can see that picture of Elon Musk right there, or this picture of Mark Zuckerberg. That is a staple. That is like saying, hey, I am the entrepreneurship club. I am the startup club. I am the San Francisco club. Well, you know that Better Up attends. It's all the clients of Better Up are these startups in the Bay Area. And, well, they wanted Harry to have this feeling. Musk, Branson, and a brief disgusting history of the barefoot CEO. And the original, I don't know if the original, maybe it was someone before him, was, of course, Steve Jobs. So it was classic for being barefoot all the time. There's even a interview, not only at Apple, but at home, of course. There was this interview between him and Bill Gates, and Steve Jobs was barefoot. And you remember Steve Jobs with his turtleneck all the time, his jeans. That's what they wanted Harry. Harry is like the nerdy guy. Yeah, it's like this other guy, Buddhist monk who built popular Tokyo startup 6 IPO in 2021. And he also has that look, that neutral clothes. You know that they have all this, the same shirt, like repeated 30 times, the same pants, trousers, repeated 30 times, because they don't want to spend their decision energy on that stuff. And of course, barefoot. Or you might remember the case of WeWork, that startup that just was driven to the ground. And also Adam Neumann, CEO of WeWork, one of the greatest cons in the history of startups. And he also walked down the street, on the street, barefoot. And so that is all a trend. That is part of what I tell you is, oh, we need to sell a brand. We need to rebrand Harry as a nerdy one. That's why I don't know if I have that reaction picture. Oh yeah, you remember this? This is something that I saw that this account Still Gray shared on Twitter and got more than 1,000 comments. I'm gonna play that video later, but when have you seen Harry wearing glasses? And by the way, that those glasses are a bit small for his face. It's like, well, they wanted to show him as smarty, right? Intelligent. Well, it's like they say when you are on trial and you go to trial, you're being sued or something, or for maybe in a criminal trial, and this is something called the nerd defense, which you make sure that you wear glasses to court, so you seem like, oh, he wears glasses, he wouldn't hurt anyone. So this is, as I'm telling you, part of brand strategy. This is something that it's done all the time. This is just smoke and mirrors. You want to make sure that people look the part. I cannot say that it is not working for me. If I talk about royal stuff, especially British royal stuff, then I have to look the part, and that's why I have gotten myself a bowler hat. Now that I got a bowler hat, I need an umbrella. That was something that I a long time ago, years ago, I remember that I was preparing for my first visit to the UK, and I was in this forum with some friends that I made in the UK before arriving, asking them. I find it funny that all the time when you see when you picture a British gentleman, a classic British gentleman in your head, you always picture him with an umbrella. I always wondered that, and they were like, oh, wait until you arrive here, you will understand the umbrella thing. And yes, I understood the umbrella thing completely. I need an umbrella now to keep raising the bar in terms of brand. This is something that goes with the topic of the channel. That is something that it's like the kind of detail, like if I'm wearing a purple tie, then the lighting on my back should be purple as well. It's something to look nice, right? But the difference is that many of you have witnessed this evolution from plain shirt to jacket and tie, to jacket and tie and vest, to jacket and tie, vest and bowler hat, and who knows where are we going from here. But that is that is part of that. And this spontaneous a raincoat, a trench coat. I need like a military trench coat, a heavy military trench coat over all this, those that are really thick, and maybe that would be the next step in the Royal Rogue evolution. They look so staged. And why was Meghan here walking so far in front of Harry? I don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get that part. And before we get to the absolute cringe, I want to show you a couple. I'm going to show you this one, which was the first one in which we started. I don't know. You know that when you are taking pictures, like spontaneous pictures, in a photo, you want to capture a moment, something that is happening, and the pictures should depict makes sense in some way. It's like I'm going to recommend again Chris Jackson's pictures, because his pictures of backstage or spontaneous moments, they look like they are aesthetically pleasant to watch. This is not it. Okay, Alec Baldwin was wearing glasses in the courtroom yesterday. Here you have it. That is the nerd defense. That is a real thing. Oh my God, I should be checking out Alec Baldwin's case. I've been following that on my Body Language Guy channel. But this picture is tilted. It is not aesthetically pleasant. What is Meghan doing with those shoes on the grass? I don't know. Harry's wearing his signature gray suit with the brown shoes, which always has I don't know, brought a tear to my left eye. It says, I don't know. It's like they were proud of having this out there. Well, good for them. Good for them. There are a couple pictures that I could say, well, they look mostly okay, but what do you think? What do you think is the meaning behind this? What do you think is the meaning behind this picture released in the last 24 hours? I'm gonna give you a hint in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The hint is Pat Tillman. That is the hint. The reason this picture is released is to make, remember that Harry cares about veterans. Remember that Harry cares about fallen soldiers. Remember that Harry was also deployed. Remember that Harry was in those 2 tours of Afghanistan. That is what you want to sell with that picture. All this is done on purpose. And of course, you don't how to say that, to not be too on the nose, this way of saying it, you mix and match with pictures that have nothing to do with it. All right? Like, you add a few pictures that have nothing to do with it. By the way, can you remember where this red dress was from? You remember what was the event? The event had to do with veterans. Remember that? How coincidental. They haven't released any backstage picture of Meghan's finished show, and they have all this Pat Tillman Award controversy going on, and he's already reached 71,000 signatures, and Harry is still accepting that award. And then they are doing this, why? To remember all the times Harry has supported veterans. But all that we see here is the time that Harry just went to receive an award, right? I don't know if they were receiving an award, but they were and this event was for American veterans, and some of them were very vocal about that. What is this guy doing here? What is this guy doing here? They were really vocal about that. At the same time, we have all these pictures of, look at Meghan's dress. Look at Meghan's dress here and there. I think this was a Carolina Herrera, if I'm not wrong. By the way, Carolina Herrera is Venezuelan. I don't know if I mentioned that. I know many people say, Venezuelans, they are dangerous. No, we are. There are a lot of honest and hardworking and famous Venezuelans, and Carolina Herrera is one of them, one of us. So I don't think that Carolina Herrera was like was the culprit of this. Carolina Herrera should ban Megan from wearing her clothes. I agree. It's like it's like it just doesn't work. And I thought that I had attention to detail. But you, my rogues, have proven that you have a supernatural ability to spot some details that just I'm baffled by this. Royal Blue, true 888 Blue on X or Twitter. And this cuffed shoe. All right. This is something that is a recurring topic with Meghan and Harry. Something is going on with their shoes. I've always said that you're going to analyze human behavior and analyze people's body language. Take a look at their clothing, and most important, take a look at their shoes. Shoes are really important. And, well, sometimes I don't know how is this possible that Megan looks like she is floating in just one foot. Again, this is Arlington. Is this Arlington? I'm sorry, I don't know. I guess this is Arlington. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because this absolutely looks like Arlington. But all of you that are arriving late, yes, I got my bowler hat. I don't know if I'm going to wear it in every single show, but today we needed to have the Royal Rogue in a bowler hat. So, all right. So is this or not? It is not. But anyway, they're trying to, again, the veterans. The veterans, all that have fallen for us. All that have fallen in all this. Okay, this is the National Cemetery in Los Angeles. Thank you for that clarification. Not quite royal. Thank you for that. Was great. I guess that this is same picture here, but anyway, that is the idea. That is what they are trying to sell to you. The other thing is that you buy it. One thing is people selling it. The other that you buy that stuff. No, I don't have a feather on my hat yet. No, I think the hat without the feather, only the little like has a little bow, just to know which side is the left side, and the side it's nice and it fits really nice. Why are they here? Well, they are here to remember that they care for the veterans. All of this is propaganda. All of this is marketing. All of this is trying to, look at this, how we help people, how Meghan helped women with that 40 by 40. Oh, sorry, she didn't. Was this 40 women that absolutely did not do anything for 40 by 40 because they never even knew they were into 40 by 40. But I'm going to show you two pictures that I absolutely find baffling. This is one of them. This is one of them, which shows Harry with Lise Garbus. You remember that Lise Garbus was the final director of the documentary for Netflix. And it seems that they are working there. It's nice. You can see the silhouette of the person that I'm sure that it's not Meghan. It looks like a woman with short hair who is taking the picture. Harry's looking like, well, he is in action. He's doing something. Liz has one laptop again, and a couple of things here that I don't understand, especially to the right. But one of my rogues on Twitter got me an answer. They are like this is like a meeting room. They have this long table, right? And it looks like a meeting room, looks like one, but there's this picture of a baby right there on the table. And I say, why is there a picture of a baby in a meeting room? And one rogie on X had a very compelling explanation that made sense, that maybe you have a big office, your office is really big and not only has your desk, your working desk, but it also includes a meeting desk with many chairs. That is perfectly possible. So effectively, the meeting room is your office at the same time, and maybe you have pictures of your family in the meeting room. It is not that it is not that common, especially because I don't know. It is my idea. You might have your family photos on your desk, and the meeting room, well, it's like that personality would be separated. But who am I to judge? Just you are the ones to tell me if this works or not. But something that I realized upon further inspection of this is when I zoom in, I know it's going to be really hard for you to spot, but there are 3 books in this shelf this shelf has like 7 or 8 books, and of those 7 or 8 books, 3 of them are about Cuba. Okay, I don't know exactly what does it say. I know this says the I don't know what is this word, but here it says of Cuba, and this is a book that is right on top of another that says clearly, you see this one, Cuba, right? With that lettering that you have a U, a very, very a bit hard to spot here, but it says Cuba. And right here you see that it says great houses of, and then in white it's barely legible. I don't know if your monitor you can see it, your screens, your TVs, Havana, great houses of Havana. So whoever is this meeting room or office, they have a photo of a baby, they have a modern art painting here, and they absolutely love Cuba. Okay, but I don't know. maybe Megan is starting her next heritage. Maybe she is, I don't know, 13% Cuban now. Maybe she said, well, I want to get to know Mark Cuban, so I should study about Cuba. But well, that sounds more like Harry's way of reasoning things. That sounds more like Harry. So this picture was interesting, well taken, by the way. I like when pictures have this depth, right? You have for like this first person, the figure, okay, and what is called the ground or the background. You have the figure, in this case is Liz Garbus, then Harry, then the window, and when you can see the reflection of the people who's taking the picture, and you can see the street at the same time. But this photo is just amazing as a photo. I really love it. What I don't agree with, and I need to point this out, because this is one of the things that you need to be careful, is that the effing tall glass of water right next to the charging hub. I mean, this is something that you should call OSHA ASAP. This is a working hazard. I mean, you know how I don't know, dumb is Harry. Harry does something with his hand, topples the glass, and well, it's gonna be a mess. How is people drinking water and here's the charging hub? I don't know. OSHA must know about this. But hands down, this this is the thing that I found the most bizarre of all. Megan is 43 of every nationality in the world. Hey, wait a second. If she's 43% Venezuelan, I need her to make arepas. And I need her to make arepas de chicharrón. Megan tiene que hacer arepas de chicharrón, me tiene que hacer las arepas de chicharrón, yo tengo que probar las arepas de chicharrón y tengo que ver si esas arepas de chicharrón son venezolanas. Y en ese momento voy a saber si Megan es 43% venezolana. So only that way I would know if Megan is 43% Venezuelan. Making arepas de chicharrón. Oh my God. I miss arepas de chicharrón. That is not something that you eat when you want to have the Batman physique. And well, and now I have a bowler hat, and now I have to fight crime with my bowler hat, and arepas de chicharrón is not on the menu. It's all intermittent fasting and keto and all that stuff and training, and fighting crime it's really demanding. It's really demanding. But this is a series of pictures that I don't know. They took the backstage stuff way too seriously, because we also have from that event, remember, veterans in the United States, this, and I was like, what? Why did they release this? I mean, my face is the same face like the guy at the back. Rolling your eyes all the way inside your head, doing a full 360. And boy, I don't know. There's even that difference in the bronzer right there. I don't know. It's something that I saw this and I genuinely felt bad about this, and I wouldn't like you know that I'm very mindful of image and photographs and everything, and I can tell you when I see a good photograph. This is a good photograph. I like this one. It's the composition is nice. Maybe it could be a bit better, but it's nice. But this, no, please God, no. And this one, this is mostly okay. I think this could have been fair enough. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna talk about how the dress looks on Megan. You have already made all the comments regarding that topic. It looks like an actual backstage. At least the backstage looks okay. But this one, this is something that it was baffling. What did they want to project with this? Because the background is horrible. I got a comment from Avid Reader 90. They look like they just arrived in someone's basement and have been served a cheese platter to keep them happy. Harry wants a bottle of wine and Megan wants to leave. Is that plastic covering the furniture? And we need to take a closer look to Jess. It's like plastic covering the furniture. And I said, well, it makes sense. Maybe they saw Megan arriving and I said, hey, come on, go and cover the furniture with plastic so it doesn't get stained with bronzer. It makes sense. That kind of chemicals can hurt the surface of the furniture. You cannot leave that just like that. You cover that with plastic, and when the guests have left, you just I don't know, maybe wash the plastic with some solvent or something, and yeah, it is much better that way. Let's see some things. What did Harry have in his hand? What is this? What did you have in your hand, Harry? Is that a canapé? I don't know what is this. What is he holding? I don't know. There are many questions. Like, what kind of waiting room is this? This is also something that I was a bit concerned. All these electrical connections, are they in an actual basement? Can you imagine Meghan waiting here? You know, the stained walls. I am not complaining. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that this picture, this other picture, was much better, because the this one is I don't know how to say that, is gross. Gross would be the exact word that I'm looking for. Let me see what other details. I don't know what was Harry asking for. What do you think? Oh, a piece of cheese. Yeah, it could be a piece of cheese, because we have this table with grapes. I think these are figs. Yeah, these are absolutely 100% figs. You have figs. You have two kind of cheese here. Some crackers. I don't know what this is. Any of you have any idea what this box contains? Or what this box is about? You recognize the design? I have no idea. But that caught my attention immediately. What is that box? Just tell me in the live chat, so we can decipher the. And of course, oh, what is this? Some sausages? Or what is this? Sausages would be a nice welcome to the Duke and Duchess of Sausages. Welcome them with sausages. Oh my God, cheese for the rats. For oh my God, how do you say that? And some cream as well, you know. It's a listening device. Wine box. Wine in a box. What is it's a okay, carrots. But okay, it's like they are quite big to be carrots. A box of wine. Okay, just to be clear, I have drank wine, not directly from the box, but box wine. Okay, at least I have served that on a glass. Okay, I am not. I let's say that I had a happy life, an interesting and exciting life in many regards. And yes, I have cooked. And box wine is great for cooking. But Megan, oh my God, Meg. Oh my God, Meg. Oh my God, Meg. Oh my God. Meg. Megan had that face of, if I don't get out of this room in the next 10 seconds, I'm going to begin screaming. A box of camembert cheese. All right. Box of camembert cheese. It could be. And my other question is, now that we are talking about, it's not only OSHA, but the fireman. I want to understand what is going on here. You see that I thought at first that this was a mirror, but it is not a mirror. It's the threshold of another room. But the coach blocks the access to the other room. It's like it's in the way. And I said, again, what kind of of room is this? It's like you know that I have quite interesting dreams. Uh, my nightmares can be quite creative, to put it mildly, but they are like this: the things that don't make sense, like all those electrical outlets like that. Yeah, some of you mentioned that it looks like a boiler room. Uh, what is going on behind Harry? I don't know. It looks like a bit of a rundown. I don't know. Maybe it's a public building, and they. I don't want to criticize this that much. I only want to say that it's odd. Not only the cover of the furniture, but the furniture literally blocking the access to this room at the back. And this back having, well, it has two chairs that more or less go with the furniture of this. It's really odd. It's really odd. It's really odd, and well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about this. I think I don't have any more pictures. I'm going to mention something in this. Oh my God, we have only 8 minutes left. I thought we have more time, but I wanted to mention you. I wanted to talk about something that I have mentioned in other lives, which is why Harry and Meghan, especially Harry, are so important. I said that on my latest live that was 3 nights ago. And why Serena was doing this, why Harry is so connected to ESPN now. They want to make sure that the Serena documentary that is going to be run on ESPN had all this noise. And of course, what better to give Harry an ESPY award? That is attention. We were talking about the attention economy. Everything is attention. And all these streaming giants are desperate to gain that attention on social media because they know that the actual marketing is word of mouth on social media, even if it is, well, attacking. It's like, of course, they are not attacking Serena Williams. Serena Williams would not allow that. But if they attack Harry, it's like an indirect attack, and Serena's documentary has free advertising in that regard. Literally free. I'm going to give you this example of how things work in Hollywood, because this is a thing. All right. Film updates. Take a look at this. Kim Kardashian, Halle Berry, and Glenn Close to star in a new legal drama series. Legal drama series from Ryan Murphy. I don't know who said that on Twitter, but someone said that it's like now we're gonna have 2 mattress actresses on a legal drama series, if you know what I mean. And this is baffling because Halle Berry, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong, Halle Berry is an Oscar winner, and Glenn Close has been nominated to the Academy Awards 8 times. 8. I still don't know how she hasn't won an Oscar yet. Yes, I still think, well, at least until 5 years ago, that Oscars meant something. But, well, nominated 8 times. That's something. And you remember that? Maybe you saw that series. She starred in Halle Berry. You remember that Glenn Close starred in a series called Damages, right? Which also was about legal stuff. You remember that series? I think it was Damages. Let me. yeah, then that series was just awesome. And now she's going to star on a drama series from Ryan Murphy. For those of you who don't know who Ryan Murphy is one of the greatest TV producers or streaming producers right now. He's so hot, not in terms of the guy is hot, but you know what I mean, that in 2018, Ryan Murphy or Netflix paid, like literally signed a contract with Ryan Murphy for $300 million, $300 million as a retainer to produce content shows for 5 years. That already ended in 2023. It was 2018 to 2023. $300 million. And they got their money back. He made this, he had this impressive record making drama. So you have Halle Berry, you had Glenn Close, you got this beast, Ryan Murphy, and have Kim Kardashian. Why do you have Kim Kardashian? Yeah, he was the producer of Glee. You know how successful was the Glee back in the day. It was brutal, and American Horror Story as well. But Kim Kardashian, why is Kim Kardashian in there? Only reason is that she's got all the followers in the world. And yes, has more than 360 million followers on Instagram. And you know that, well, she is one of the greatest celebrities in the world. She doesn't have the acting chops. Maybe the films that she has a star in, let's say that I'm not going to comment on those films, but whatever. And those followers are really active. I have a screenshot here of her Instagram, and one random post of her has 10,000 comments. So it's not like, oh, it's a ghost town that is paid for followers. No, that is real engagement. Of course, it's not in the millions, but it's undeniable that she has been able to, well, market her skills. So that's how she lands in here. She hasn't won an Oscar. She hasn't starred on actual movies. She is just there for or because of the attention economy. It's that simple. That is the only reason why Harry and Meghan are still a thing, because they can feed that attention economy. It's not that Kim Kardashian is not a controversial figure. She is. She's always been. Everything Ryan Murphy produces is a hit. I agree. So this is something that I love reading and studying because about pop culture, because pop culture is something that is the manifestation of what is trending. What is trending? Okay, what kind of music are people listening to? What kind of shows are people watching? One thing that is going on nowadays is like Seinfeld said it like 2 months ago, that you used to have comedy content. You could just tune in. You know that at some point on TV you had one show to laugh, and you have just lost it because so many people get triggered or offended by everything, and that has been lost. And you know that is one trend of the current times. You know, this is big streaming giants do not want to dare into humor and that stuff, and that's where creators like yours truly can, well, fill that gap to some extent. But this is what you see, that even in the face of really talented people, you are going to include, and notice that that Kim Kardashian is the first person named on that tweet. Kim Kardashian is the first person named on that tweet and is the one who has the biggest picture of the other two. The other two are seasoned actresses. And Kim Kardashian, oh my God, I absolutely need to see that. That is how it works in the entertainment industry right now. The other thing is, how do you make it work and not be uber cringe with Kim Kardashian acting? I believe Kim K got her license to be an attorney. I knew that she was trying to pass the bar exam. I hope that she did. That is great, by the way, because why not? Right? And that is the reason why we have this. That is the reason why we have pictures like this. Like you try to make a brand work. You try to sell a brand. You try to do something about the person. You try to sell the world an icon. But an icon has to make themselves as well, with actions, not only with the words. And in terms of the Harkles, I think that they are really, really far from that. Let me read your super chats because I think we are over. Oh my God, we are over the time already. We are over the time already. Yeah, probably more about social media followers. Remarkably average Jane. Let me see your super stickers. And Volcano Wahine, fan character bouncing their heart-shaped ponytail with stars in their eye. Thank you, Volcano Wahine, for that amazing super sticker. Lisa, Triple X, nice hat, Jesus. Yes, well, I don't know how much I will be wearing. It's like my coronation tie. I don't wear it all the time. Maybe in some special occasions I will be wearing my coronation tie, my bowler hat. But so far, the most important thing that I've noticed is that it's really fresh. It's not hot at all. Very well made. Very nice. All right, Lizzie, you found the mystery book, The Splendor of Cuba, 450 years of architecture and interiors. Credit to Elizabeth Venter. Thank you. Oh, that is interesting. Someone at that office was doing some kind of research about Cuba. We don't know why, but that is a fact. Maybe that is a clue they are dropping for something down the line. And this is just gonna show you this video. A second. I think we can. This is the video that was shared, and 1,000 people had something to say about Megan. I'm going to just mute my mic and going to show you the video.
Beyonce just texted. Really meant.
Shut up.
Just checking in.
Just checking in. Just casual.
I still can't believe she knows who I am.
Go and call her.
No, it's okay. She said she wants me to feel safe.
Sorry, I needed to just cut it because I'm sure the copyright system was gonna trigger. Oh, she wants to know that I'm safe, and this is the kind of comments that video had. Please give them privacy, safe and protected from what? What piss poor acting and the lies she tells. The way Henry replied, cute, it was lies. Self-absorbed narcissist, race baiter, liar, devious, yacht girl. They deserve each other. She really is. A lot of people were on her side and rooting for her, but her behavior and personality are truly damaging to everything she touches. Doubt Beyonce text. And well, I just wanted to show you that every once in a while, those little clips just pop up, and well, the reaction is exactly the same all the time. Okay, oh, with stick 1, thank you for your super chat as well. And nice. Well, my Royal Rogue is now I have a bowler hat. I'm not afraid of use it. I don't know how. Maybe next time I will be wearing as well. Maybe for a couple more lives. For those of you that would, maybe you will watch this live afterwards. Not live, but recorded. I don't know. Maybe I will wear it this week. Again, it feels nice. It's a strange feeling. And of course, I know that I cannot wear a hat indoors, but this is for entertainment purposes only. My Royal Rogues, my name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. And until we meet on another video or another live, remember the most important words: much love and bliss. Take care. I love every single one of you. Bye-bye.